Yeah, Bunny, I gotta address this right now. Good morning anyway, Sin. And good morning to everybody on the platform, whether they run and about or anyway one day. Bunny, a reggae music me I sing for me a little picnic. And I play Nyabingi and I chant Nyabingi. Sin, you understand me? A different thing you are the Bunny. Saying and everything you do, you come on platform, come talk about that. Saying, and right now, everybody has say you're the biggest informer on YouTube. Saying, enough things you talk about it. Saying, people say you're informed on all your own self. Saying you inform, you chat everybody business on social media.
Man, I miss a rat poison to somebody. Me kill Gaza rat, gully side rat. Rat war boss AK, rat war boss Glock. Rat war born high grade, grab a Captain Black. Me say rat them wicked and that. All in I town them their vehicle, me see bugger them a stop. Then over to a gully back, them black road a two sister rock. All up a church, me say rat pan choir they clap. I take all communion round a back. Rat a boss AK, rat a boss Glock. Rata do daggering master pan me virgin whatnot. Me virgin lock down in shop, so rat near me down say nah pay rat tax. All vehicle me say rat in I town a stop. Rat have 10-year visa, bump me say rat a quiz out a rat fear with tweezer. Rat, roach and hands. Me kill black hands, red hands, pickle me clans, all the minister of finance. Who say rat? Who say rat? Me a rat poison, foot poison, crook lizard poison, man poison. If you lay yourself careless, all you get poison. Who say rat? Alright, chat me I go top chat. If you miss a chop now, in can't miss a black.
Show them.
Hear that?
Show them your product.
Rat poison, me a tear some by. Gaza rat, gully side rat, big rat, small rat. Me kill all token rat, rat bat, rat who go to door or watch everything where you got. One rat poison lick him down flat. If he miss a chop round here, he can't miss a black. I launch he attack. Token rat, 2-foot rat, any type of rat. Tear somebody. You hear that?
Yes.
This station, the slave station, is no police station, no train station, no bus station. Calling all bad slaves from long gone till nigh. Slaves that recognize their culture, never bend, never bow. Never listen to Babylonian philosophy, but interested in mother earth and mother life and mother liberty. All bad slaves tune in to the badass station, JahBunny station.
Not even an image don't pass my mind unless I decide to associate it to this white boy with the blonde hair and blue eyes. Because I don't see any other Jesus besides that. So when people say, no, Jesus is black and these things, I think that's a retarded conversation also, because we just don't understand history and what has taken place and all of these things that have been put into place to keep us brainwashed and stupid. So I talk about that as big people cartoons, and I can relate to the eye and what the eye is saying, right? So there's remember that there's people on here that, you know, we just want to show each other some more respect. And I get upset, and I let it out, too, and say some F you or kick your ass. And so there's easy with the people, brethren. You'll get your point across. This is not going to be that where, because you are expressing yourself, remember, you know, for me, you're not a Rasta, right? So the eye is trying to get either us to understand what, you know, you're saying about what you see is going on, or you trying to get a better understanding of Rasta. And if what you have gotten to share with us is that this here is a confusion, then I understand what you're saying, you know. Recently, I've challenged the Nyabingi as far as where did Nyabingi start? The name, you see. Just like I asked him, when did royalty start? You know, and I said, didn't you realize His Majesty was trying to exterminate that royalty concept? Did you know that, Amar Penzer? Did you know that His Majesty was getting rid of this monarchy thing, really? That he was a reformer. He was changing stuff. But people don't want to go along. They don't want to act like that's what was being done. See? So that's why they stuck, and that's why things ain't going forward. Now they going back to Bible and trying to turn the Rastafari movement to a church and a religion. Even if it started off that way, it's because that's all we had or knew. So it's an evolution to come to a conscious movement that we're supposed to have been moving towards. Not going back into Bible and getting caught up in the big bookie-wookie story. Which, orchestrated right now, just manifesting because it's helping others to keep us under pressure. I asked him, I said, if Ali Selassie didn't beat up Babylon and kill them and destroy all evil like you thought, what makes you think you're gonna? What makes you think you could, stop day and night, which is good and evil? These are arguments I've had with them. I don't know if you're listening to me, Mark Penzi, but, you need to be on a different platform that we could talk about these things, because it's about court. But being that it's like a day where people are off and kick back, and I think it's Saturday, and some are talking about Sabbath and so forth, they probably will sit back and listen to these reasonings at this point and can get some sense out of this. Because really and truly, the bowing to a man thing and working to reestablish the monarchy. I'm not bowing to no prince or nobody and none of these people now, brethren. If I was going to bow to somebody, it would have been Haile Selassie. And His Majesty is not sitting anywhere on the throne that I've seen him. So my bowing is over with. You know what I mean? Yeah. No other man going to go up there and tell me he's now king and he's this and I'm bowing. No, I'm not. It won't happen. And I've made that clear to a lot of Rastas that are stunned by what I'm saying. So don't think, brethren, that the growth and the expansion and the shift in paradigm is not taking place in the Rastafari movement among Rastafari also. And that's why the new faculty of thinking has to come in. How Rasta got caught into this religion thing, or if Rasta began as a religion thing, it should have evolved based on it saying that it came to deal with rights, truth, and reality. It shouldn't have been going backwards into, you're not a Rasta because of this. You're not a Rasta because of this. And letting the government now give them the power to use a pen and a prejudice to say who's a Rasta, which shop should get to sell ganja and all these things that's going on. So, brethren, yeah, man, give respect for the reasoning. All asking the other to do is to remember that this is people's lives that you're speaking about, and not to just bash them and trash them like, you have it all figured out too already. You know what I'm saying? Just easy with the respect. And let your truth be heard, but easy with the way you're applying it to the ones that are here that might take even offense to, because some people are still into, they didn't evolve yet. They didn't go into the next phase of the new thinking process. They're going to take a while, right? Some of them, right? So, yeah, man. His Majesty's words is what Rasta should be saying about him, and not just what they think about him. Then it's like giving false evidence. You know what I mean? When someone asks you, is Haile Selassie God? Is Haile Selassie the Almighty? I'll say yes. They say, what? What do you mean? I'll say, so am I. So am I. All of us got life in us. That's God. That's the Almighty, if you want to call it that. But it's just life and a brain and a thinking process you're going through, and breathing and having children and building houses or cars. You God, so you're doing your thing. Why? You know something different than that? You know what I mean? Because, you mean the spooky stuff that's up in the sky? I don't know nothing about that, brethren. I ain't been there. I ain't left heard. I never seen none of that. I'm dealing with the fact that out of me and my woman came a youth. That's where I know God to be. His Majesty said, man does not emanate from a deity. Let me say it again. That's why I keep asking them, why is it what His Majesty says is not what we are saying? If we're saying what His Majesty is saying, people won't think we're crazy or retarded, right? So His Majesty said, man does not emanate from a deity. Do a little hard critical analysis on that statement.
Brother man, I don't know your name, but a post came on here at, I believe, 4:26 p.m. And brother, let me commend you, my brother. You are speaking the absolute truth. This is why the new faculty of thinking says we must not sit in any other aspect of time than the present time jurisdiction. In the moment of time, we should operate at all times out of the moment. That means the ass-dragging Negroes, the procrastinating Negroes cannot fit into the new faculty of thinking. Because when the new faculty of thinking say act now, they're saying I'll act in an hour. I'll come back to that shit in 4 hours. I'll do that shit tomorrow. I think we should do that next month. The new faculty says act now. And act now simply means take responsibility now. Take control of your own mind. That's the first step. If you can't control your own mind, and if you can't control your own discipline, you can't discipline your own self, then how are you going to try to discipline liberation? How are you going to try to control and bring about liberation? You can't even liberate your own minds. Ain't nobody got a gun to none of us heads. We all go out here every day and have intercourse with the system in the form of employer and employee and employment, employee and employer, the job, the job. And we come home with the money, and what do? We send it right back to the ones we're bitching and moaning about all day, that the education system ain't no good, and all of this business. So, we trying to measure to see who got the biggest phallus. Who got the biggest balls. Who's more? No, it is like the brother said. That shit is crazy. It's not real. It's people creating different realities all at the same time. The new faculty say we don't deal with reality, because reality is whatever you want to make it. But real is just real. Real is just real. The question, where is Selassie right now? See, that means this brother is looking past the illusions and delusions, and he's looking to the essence of everything. The essence is that Selassie was an example for I and I to look at. Not something for us to keep pushing up on a pedestal, but to hold in our heart. Look at Kwame Nkrumah. He's someone for us to look to as an example, not for us to bring him up and turn him into some kind of god and worship him. These men proved themselves to the world and to their people. Nkrumah showed that he was selfless. The man never even owned a house for his family. And he was the head of a nation. His Majesty showed courage to stand up to the entire fascist world, to go into the United Nations on our behalf. He himself said he's not a deity, and we're still trying to make him into a deity. Stop it. That is the problem with us today. So, my brother, thank you so much for stepping up and speaking your heart and speaking your mind, because we all need to share our hearts and mind. But we don't need to look at each other and critique a next man's heart or mind. See the light and go to the light. See the darkness and leave it alone. Some of us will see the light and run from the light, and see the darkness and go to it. Go to them. If you want the darkness, go to the darkness. But those who want the light, go to the light. You cannot destroy the darkness, and you cannot destroy the light. Just choose and then move on. So thank you, brother. Again, I don't want to be too long, but I'm sitting here listening to you. I'm not even finished listening to you. I had to post something because you're a breath of fresh air. Positive vibrations, young lion. One black perfect love, my brother. One black perfect love. Yes, my brethren, the one who is trying to catch up. It's not a situation like that, you know. You're invited and not given a prep talk for a reason. Because you're coming in as you are. And what you can decipher is what you can speak upon. You don't really have to speak. Anything that you don't understand or know, don't speak upon it. You know, you are a Rasta if you are a Rasta, and you want to speak what Rasta has taught you in your tradition, in your liberty of Rasta. You want to talk about a law or our law is. That's how it is. And I'm speaking from being on the inside, deep in this thing. So don't feel any way, my brother. The other brother that spoke, he's not chastising anyone, you know. He's speaking his heart and his mind about him sittings. No one should take what him say as a chastisement at no time. Because that's not what this is all about. This is what the new faculty of thinking is all about. We are not chastising. We have all been wronged. We have all been oppressed. We've all been duped. Like Malcolm X said, Plymouth Rock drop pound way. When a land pan a Plymouth Rock, Plymouth Rock drop pound way, all away. So when we go forward into the days of the enslavement, because we are not slaves, you know, we just enslaved and oppressed people. All of us was on the plantation, whether your skin dark, whether your skin brown, whether your skin light, it doesn't matter. We were all being treated like subhuman. So all of us and them same people today, you know, that was on the plantation, we born out of the souls of those people, you know. So we already know what's going on when it comes to certain things. All of us know this. So no, my brother, you're not being chastised. Just speak your heart and speak your mind, man. No matter what no one wants to say. This is a Rasta vibration, you know. Positive vibration. That's all it is, a positive vibration. Every man is responsible for himself. One love here. Yes, my brethren. I don't know who is doing the chastising, but you are good. Focus on the bigger picture, brethren. That's the essence of things. Don't worry about the reasoning itself. Can you see? The reasoning itself is perplexed. You will find things that sound like out of place. But you see what you feel in your heart and you see it. And listening is very important, you know. Because if you notice, you know, we have a tendency of responding to what somebody else say. When we do that, we create debate, we create argument, it becomes a distraction. But if we just focus on the topic, what the topic is, not how somebody responds to the topic. We are here to make things more clear and crystallized. So the big picture, brethren, is always should be everyone's focus. When a man speaks, it doesn't mean that a one is being chastised. It's just that man is speaking the truth that as he sees it, the truth that is. He's not speaking. God, trust me, a lot of the people on this thing don't know each other, never met before, so we don't really have a basis for chastise anybody. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to deal with no chastisement. That is not the issue. Stay focused on what is important. Stay focused on the essence and continue to look for the essence. And the more you look for the essence and the more you are determined not to allow the distractions and delusions of what you may be hearing or seeing distract you from the essence, is the more the essence will make itself clearer to each and every one of us. Positive vibrations. Rastaman here. Yes, Rastani. I give thanks to hear the high voice, and speaking truth without apology, because that is one of the tenets of the new faculty of thinking. Rasta, we speak truth, naked truth, raw-born truth, without apology or without fear, full of courage, full of faith. Yes, the Monrovia and the Casablanca issue, I had checked those things myself. And like I have told many people, I base my talk from the liberty of Rastafari. Yes, I have many books, but I tell you the truth, I have not read really any of them per se. It's just the content of them, and I knew that they had truth in it. It's not a fiction, as long as it's not fiction, you know. And with the Monrovia and the Casablanca issue, everybody saw where that everybody knew, most people knew, because we have always known that no treaty can liberate us. We know that no real status can liberate us. So whether we put ourselves in an indigenous formation or not, it's not going to protect us and deliver us from the wickedness of the enemy. And the reason for that is because, number one, we are born sovereign. So we already have our salvation. And the indigenous people of the earth are indigenous. So they don't have to prove them indigenous, because by identity, you know yourself as indigenous. We just have a problem with the wickedness on earth. And as long as we are discombobulated and not united in harmony, they will always have that over us. Everyone know. So when everyone know how the AU come into existence. The AU used the OAU to create itself, which included countries like Israel and others. While the African states, which was pushed by Nkrumah, would destroy the borders of the Berlin Conference. So, I mean, that is something that we do not no longer need to go over. Like, we don't need to talk about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and what happened back then and none of that. We see these are distractions within the new faculty. We leave those things alone because we are the remnants of those days and those times. And Massimo Plano knew what he was doing. And although a next man may say we should develop a new way of thinking, and Massimo Plano already told that to his son. That was before Iakongoi born. So there's no need for it's just for I and I to just cooperate with one another. Surrender to the truth, which is your past history and the sufferings of your foreparents and ancestors, and step into the newness of time, which is present, forever present. If we want a better future, what we're going to do? Build it now. If we get discombobulated and confused about what's going on now, look to the past and get the information and see why are we confused about this subject or that subject. What happened in the past as it relates to this subject that we are dealing with now. Then the past is a reference. It's not a place for us to live. If we live in the past and if we live in the future, we would have sacrificed the present time where 100% of our power resides. So the new faculty is designed to restore I and I to 100% power. It's a power shift. It's a power shift, and that includes all black people who want to be free, who seek freedom sincerely and truthfully. It has nothing to do with destroying this system or that system. It just says intelligently, we see now, we understand. Let us unite ourselves together and work for ourselves and build from scratch. Every man have the right to build from scratch, you know. So positive, Rastani, I mean, I concur with everything you say. I concur with everything the other brother said that you were commenting on. And I concur with everything that the other brother, the names I don't see on here, so I don't know how to call the name, you know. But anyway, all who have spoken so far, I'm going to concur with every single thing I'm going to say, 1,000,000%. Rasta love. Iakongoi, you're talking so much foolishness. You're talking like one of them white man that is intellectualizing everything. No, the new faculty don't have to do anything. The new faculty is an acceptance of the true energy that is responsible for everything. Is a return to ourself. The new faculty have nothing to do with Hemotep and none of that. Brethren, that's why me take myself out of that group, you know. Because you demand them speak and you do have no speech of your own. You just come for no critique and talk about what the next man say. Please, my brethren, that's not how reasoning go. Me I listen to you, you know. And trust me when I tell you, say, it's a hard thing for you to listen to a fool talk, you know. Because you're talking foolishness, brethren. What you're saying makes sense, you know. Me not say what you're saying now make no sense, you know. But it's like you go around the thing, brethren. You go around the thing for sure how intelligent you are. But we're not talking about Iakongoi intelligence. We're talking about intelligence itself. And that comes from Jah. So you must express the intelligence of Jah in you, not your intelligence. And that's where the problem comes in. Because you do have no, it's like you know connected to Jah in the way you display yourself and the words you choose and how you approach and the context in which you speak. It's like it's coming like you bypass Jah now and just put up Iyakongo or Iyakongo feel. And this is the problem that Rastaman, have with the I star. I thought the I was a genuine man. You're a man caught up in the things that you have done and the things that you want to see done. The new faculty have nothing to do with nothing that anybody have done and want to do. The new faculty is saying everything that we have done to be liberated has failed. Everyone that we have trusted to handle our liberation and to be with us in our liberation, wholly for them have become traitors and sellouts. The new faculty has said that unless a man has his faculty, both mental, spiritual, and physical faculty, embedded in him and living by that, he has no power. He has no power. That's why they put mad people in a madhouse, because them lose them faculty. That's why they take incompetent people and angle them any kind of way and put them in a jail and beat them and all them things, because they had no faculty. They were incompetent. So the new faculty is dealing with, like the brother said, real. Dealing with real. No, you come try to talk about His Majesty. It come like you say His Majesty never say him is not a deity. And the news people get it wrong, but at the same time, no, you got to turn around and say them get everything wrong in the war speech, which Bob Marley turned into a song. Come on, man, stop trying to coin things the way you want it to be coined. Stop trying to make up things, man. Stop it. The interpretation where them say His Majesty say is just that. I don't have to speak Amharic to know that. I am listening to you, Iyakongo, but I wonder, are you really listening to yourself? Are you really listening to yourself? Iyakongo, rivers, trees, the birds that we choose to God. You see, them thing is not God, brethren. But I won't get into to tell you what those things are in truth, because I don't want you to. See, you're like a child that can't handle certain information. You're like a spoiled child that used to certain kind of talk. And when the real talk come now, since you're not used to it, you feel like you're losing your power, whatever power you perceive that you have. That is all you are. So certain things I will not express as to who the water is and who the earth is. Yes, I know these things. I know who they are. And I know how to relate to them. And I know how they relate to Iman. But I will not share that. Because not everybody need that information. The new faculty is what I'm here to put out. Now, if you have any information as to what the new faculty is showing you, then you should put that out. Don't try to tell us about, oh, you see the new faculty and speak give the ruling of the new faculty. Tell what the new faculty is telling you, not what you are telling us the new faculty is. No, it don't work, sir. If you're in, you're in. And if you're out, you're out. And if you're in, don't come out. Only warriors is out here. And if you're out, we stay out. Because we now come in until liberation is reached, until victory is won. So if you want to be in, stay in. I saw it going on. Stop trying to rebut what people are saying, man. Only reason I jump in, because you see you, I'm not going to allow you to mislead the people with your slick talk. And with your intellectual breakdown of shit. Okay? It's not going to happen. Not while I'm on there. I'm going to clear you up. Yeah. That's why I'm step off of your platform, Rasta. Step off of it. Yeah. So Haile Selassie told us that. Give us the words where him use and tell us. Don't just tell us about Haile Selassie, tell us that. What are the words that Selassie used to tell us that? You missed the shift from paradigm already. Shift from paradigm gone long time. That happened already. That happened already, brethren. There's no more shifting to be done. There's no more shifting to be done but to take the ruling. New faculty of thinking. Line draw and door shut. So I don't know where you talk about new paradigm. Wake up, man. Out of your sleep and slumber. Iakongoi. No, you did not bring forth the Casablanca Manover information. That information is all information. Has been out there. Has been out there. That's why I tell you, I have to read it. For know. The Casablanca and the Manover has failed, brother. Did it bring us liberation? Because if it did, we wouldn't be having this discussion. Did it make us any more freer? No, it created more confusion and fragmentation of the African genius and our progression towards liberation. So stop. I'm not going to let you get away with it. May I answer every word and every statement you make, brethren. Whether those people or individuals or groups voted in favor of or against whatever they're voting about, it is the hidden hand that is controlling all the whole scenario. There's a hidden hand here, Iakongoi. Stop behaving as if you are dumb to the works of the colonizers and the capitalists and the imperialists. Stop trying to break shit down, because when you break shit down, it's still shit. Where you gonna break shit down to? It's just shit, brethren. Then you gonna talk about the brother using curse words and whatnot. Look how you talk to the sister. You tell her certain things, shove it into her ass. And you come look at a man know who talk certain things, and you say, come on, brethren. Stop it. Look at yourself, man. Now look at people. Now look at us who speaking intelligent. Look at yourself. And then come with what Jah assure you. Don't look at what I say and turn around and try to break it down and critique it and fix it and No, ain't nobody trying to show you nothing. Rastafari. We not deal with history, Iakongoi. We are make history. You are living the past. So you go deal with history. You're talking like you're very smart and intelligent and bright, but you're making yourself look stupid. This is not a debate. You're either going to deal with the next approach to liberation, which is fire, burn Babylon. We don't have no dealings with Babylon no more. Total extraction is the only solution. Don't get into nut with no politician, because they want to control you forever. We learn these things from the past, from those that came before us. Nobody stand up on a soapbox and talk about you go free your people and you preach it and that. They may shoot you in your head. Leave that alone. Stop interfering with the people and system. We come through it already, and we got through it already, and we tried everything in it already. And still, there's no respect, no honor, no love, no kindness. We build the penitentiaries, we built your school. Hatred was our reward. So you never go all the way back to Manover and Casablanca to know what's going on today. Just listen to what Bob Marley sing about. Stop it, Iakongoi. Grow up in Rastafari. Mature yourself in Rastafari. Speak with intelligence. And stop speaking with controversy. Creating situation like, you know, man say something and no, you have to explain what man say. You don't have to explain what man say, you have to just say what you say. And if you have nothing to say, if you shut your mouth, brethren. If you don't have anything to say, shut your mouth. If you don't have anything that will contribute to the liberation of our people, shut your mouth, because it don't make no sense. We are going around and going the same information where everybody already have. Yeah.
Oh, JahBunny. So the guy is bombarding my page with a page where a man left out of the group. So now his voice is all over the bomberclad page. Me tell the eyes, I like how the eye operate, you know. I think that the item can do that to the page and just bombard the page with one-man words, just non-stop. And who else would allow to do that? You'd have come out and talk a long time. So that is why you remain on the page, JahBunny. Remember, you come off of the call, you and Rastaman. Rastaman left the group, you not left the group, but you're bombarding the place. Could Boom Donovan leave the page or anybody and you take them audio on a pound on the page? It would mean that the person shouldn't have left, right? So you should have got him to come back on the page, not become his voice poster, brethren. Yeah? So if I'm off of the page, I'm not supposed to even have him voice or come back on the page. Yeah? Bias you deal with, brethren.
Iakongoi, this gonna go two-way. I tried to talk to you today and try to show you, say, let's put our personal feelings aside. Now, everybody on the page is my brethren. Yeah? Everyone on the page is my brethren. So, every one of us is individual. Right now, I just come off of the thing today because I didn't want to come ahead start hurting, brother. Yeah? It's like you're going to make me sick, brother. Yeah? So I'm going to come off. I don't even know, say, Rastaman come off. Yeah? Now, me come off, I'm going to take myself off of the platform. If you want to take me off of the platform, then you take me off of the platform. But me now come off of the platform. No, here we go. No. If you take me off of the platform, then all the man them want to talk. Me tell us I'm a brethren. Tanai I'm a brethren. Rasta I'm a brethren. Rastaman I'm a brethren. So everybody I'm a brethren. So if you take me off of the platform, then we will talk behind your back and then I will publish it on my platform. I don't want to go down that road, brother. So right now, I try to still balance back the thing, brother. No cup, no book, no coffee, no throw away. So if you don't like me, I say, I send your voice note and give us that man. If you respond to it, I send it back on give you. If me have to be the golfer boy, me go be the golfer boy. I just me that, brother. No, if you don't want me do that, then me just run it on my platform, brother. So come to terms with how we are going to deal, brother, and stop. All the man say, you should just come out of your mind and tell us what you want to tell us. We're not a problem with what you want to tell us, but you tell us some other fucking white people things and are going like you think like we're dunce. All them things we are talking about, things we read 30, 40 years ago, brother. Still fucking news. We move from that. We keep telling us, say, tell us now what me and you, what we can do. That we want to discuss, brother. And you can't do that.
The only reason I man put my voice like that, Congo, because you tell me, say, me chat too blood clot long. So now me chat short. I have to talk when I have to talk. Like when I have to talk it now to suit you, but it still not suit you. Look, brethren, let me tell you something. I personally will speak the truth. If you don't like the truth, that's your problem. Then talk in a different tone. You assess what man say. Every man speaking them art and speaking how they see things. But where you do know, you look at what everybody has say and you match it to where you are think for yourself. And I, man, personally, that's why I'm come off of your page. I'm not up on your page no more. So no come blood clot. Things you can talk to me any kind of how. But whoever own that page, you have to talk to me and tell me, say, me nothing do this. So if you have something to say, Iakongoi, just blood clot, say it and leave me alone. Talk the talk, the right talk. Talk the talk and walk the walk higher. Come in, come contend with you. If you notice, man is responding to what you're saying in terms of what you are saying. Not in terms, I'm not talking to you, Iakongoi. I'm not talking to what you are saying. You talk about micro and macro. I join that with actual evidence. Marcus Garvey dealt with a micro situation in the West, which is in Jamaica and in America. Frederick Douglass sponsored him to come to America. By the time Marcus reached America, Frederick Douglass dead. And though that was amongst Frederick Douglass that did not agree with Frederick Douglass, took the opportunity to fight against Marcus along with W.B. Du Bois. That did not stop Marcus. Marcus continued to build UNIA all throughout America, and then him gather him people and to carry them go to Liberia. By the time we reached Liberia, the American government reached the Liberian government, cut a deal with them, and Marcus couldn't land. And him have to return to Cuba. These are facts I'm talking. I'm not talking about you, brethren. Stay focused now. If you're going to open your mouth and say something about something, stop trying to make people just accept what you are saying and not recognize what them know. But it's about what you are saying. This is not a personal thing, brethren. That's why I'm going to come off of your platform, because you make everything personal. I mean, in that as a Rasta man. If it's for the people, it's for the people. If it's for yourself, then just say it's for yourself now. And anybody wants to support you, Iakongoi, them to support you. But remember, it's power to the people, not power to the leaders of the people, not power to the people who put themselves in a position to represent the people. It's power to the people, brethren. Brethren, now you come on JahBunny page, come talk. Now you come on him page, come talk. Man, look here, if you're a fireman and you're a true fire, then come in at the fire and stay in there, no man, and blaze with me, no? Come in at the fire and blaze with the fire, no, since you're a fire, no? Because fire on top of fire mean blazing fire, brethren. You can't come in a fire and try out fire. Come in a fire and blaze too, no? Because you ask for this, Because you keep talking, not on the subject that man talk, but you keep making everything personal. Like somebody is talking about, oh, you personally see things. And that's the reasoning go, brethren. Me upon JahBunny page, you know. A badass page, me upon, you know. I know JahBunny get me for come off. Me come off by me one blood clot strength. I'm tired of listening to fool. And a foolishness you talk. So I don't want to sit on your page and listen to you. I'm not a fan, you know, brethren. And I not look for no fan, you know. I not look for friend, you know, brethren. A righteous liberation me I deal with, you know. Righteous liberation. A real peace me I deal with, you know. JahBunny never encourage me if you come off. Him not tell me if you come off. Him not encourage me if you come off. He not say nothing to me about come off. And me just come off, brethren. Because when me hear you a talk, and me hear everybody else a talk, and every time you open your mouth and start talk, it's always about you. You never talk about what the man them a talk about. You come like you don't have nothing of your own. More than the little things where you prop up like the riser and you prop up this and you prop up that, prop up a whole heap of different thing. And unless people talk about what you do, you like it, you not listen to nobody when nobody else says, so me come off Rasta. Me give you a whole heap of chance to talk proper. So me just come off and when me hear how you talk to the daughter, me say, nah man, me can't line myself with nobody like this. Especially if they call themselves Rasta. Me don't want nobody to look for me and say me and them man there. No, brethren. So me just step off. But no mean say me now go up on nobody else's platform and see what I want. Me I talk to JahBunny long before me start talk to you. A JahBunny make me come talk to you. A JahBunny me ask to link me to you. And it's because when me see you I do on the hill and in the hills and things, make me support you. So go with that. So go with that foolishness, brethren. You're not talking to a liar. You're not talking to an idiot. You're not talking to a fool. You're talking to a Rasta man. So if you not deal with it, then leave it alone. And if I'm not deal with it, I deal with me, leave it alone. Me come over and JahBunny thing like I always have been doing. And me hear where you are say. And where you are say, brethren, I can't just make you go along. So because the other man, they must say the real thing, you know. The other man, they must say the real thing, and you come over here, so now, I talk the same manner, with the same type of energy. And them energy is like some tit-for-tat business. Nah, star, me know you know that. Iakongoi and each and everybody. If you listen to what my response is to the other man, them, what them say, if you listen to what my response is, I respond accordingly and appropriately. But you come in like, when me never even know say Iakongoi the voice the day na this. Cause no name no depend the responses. So me realize it's Iakongoi voice. Me say, okay, me hear what you must say now in response to the other man and in response to all the way I man just here. And when me realize how the man respond to the man, them Rasta, it's like the man I try look at the man them rather than what they must say. And it's like he's a youth where because of his position, him just create confusion, no resolution, no forward movement. Because Rasta I say, but Rasta I say him respond to the Manover and the Casablanca thing, you know. And everything you say about that is true. But him also respond to what the other brother say. And what the other brother say is absolutely true. About being, where's his majesty? It's a real thing that. And it doesn't matter how the Rasta world of the Rasta community. And when I say Rasta world and Rasta community, you know, I say that very loosely. Because there is no established definition of what Rasta is as far as that man can see. Because Rasta no define like where man come and know Rasta from the beginning, you know. It's like coming like Rasta is what anybody or any group of so-called Rasta want to define Rasta as. Even though a man like JahBunny is here, even though like the brethren in Ghana is here, and go through and go down in Africa and dead on there, even though you have man on this feed where it was there from the earliest stages, it come like brethren not even recognize the man as having any significance. And that is what I'm not check for. We not check for that. Because that is violation of ancient tradition of I and I. Because we always look to the elders to stay balanced. And that is the difference between I and I today. It coming like the elders do have no place in I and I meditation today. Coming like the young people, them just look upon the elders like, oh, those days it's gone, those days are over with, and all this business. But yet and still, if those days are gone and those days are over with, what the elders them a do ya? It coming like them a wish I and I they dead. There's no honor in that. There's no honor in that. So that's why I'm withdraw myself from over there, so. Because I see no honor for the elders and I see no honor for the women. That's why I step away from even moving among certain people in America, yeah. Because I see the disrespect them put towards the woman. And then the lies that them tell I man. I not call the name, I can call them, you know. About these people who I man was amongst in America, yeah, you know, but not call the name, you know. But don't think so me a make up. This is not hypothetical. We just are talking a code. Because when we drive hundreds of miles, we go support a man. We are do great things in a Babylon. And when we sit down with him in interview, we go worldwide. And when we talk with him, to him face man to man, and him lie to me, I said, well, this man is not really who him say he is, and how him prep himself in the public face. When we go up there and support, and we see where him hold a particular event, where knowing at the neighbor, him knowing at the community where film people there. But the media, they do. So him want the media, but him no want be. No, Rasta. I tell you right now, I'm a know him, I say. And where I'm going to listen to him, I listen to. Trust me when I tell you this, nothing personal from me in it, brethren. I'm there for the struggle. I'm there to help, to make a better place for I and I upon this earth. So I'm listening to sound reasoning, Man, we are reason proper. Man, we are reasoning with balance to them reasoning. Not man, we are intellectualize everything. And I try to substantiate the intellectual groundings with stuff with White Man, Time Magazine, and different people cover. Now take them man, the breakdown of what happened to assess. From the moment me see a man take the Bible, you know, where the Bible going to show how God wrong. Man, look. We can do the same thing, you know. We can do the same thing where him a do. But it now going to show us a God wrong, you know. It will show us a God right. And it's going to show you who you are. We can do that. We can use the Bible and show you all them something there, you know. We can do that. We can show you where the wrong is in the Bible, you know. And it don't have nothing to do with God, you know. It don't have nothing to do with Jah. We can show you Jah in the Bible. And we can show you how Jah never make no mistake in the Bible. Nowhere in the Bible Jah make no mistake. But when me hear him a talk and I use certain things to substantiate him position, I say to myself, what this man a do? Bible settled from long time, from Rasta man down in the back of wall and down in the ghetto place. No more of that, and we done burn out the Bible and put away the Bible. I'm done with it. So if you go draw out the Bible, you know, dry it out. But then when I man speak on the Bible and show you where me I show you in the Bible and what the Bible really I say. Nobody take offense and come try to challenge me now, you know. Just show me where me I say all right. That's all. And use the same book where you show me. For show me that. Don't talk about what me say. Cause that me get tired of it, you know, Iakongoi. You keep talking about what the next man say. And then try to take your mouth now and your character to match with the man. They say that is improper behavior. If you talk Rasta and you talk about liberation, that is improper behavior. Forward ever, backward never. And we don't go around in circle. We don't do that. A Rasta business we are deal with. A forward ever, backward never. Eternally and everlasting progression towards liberation. So you can be offended if you want to be. I don't give two nothing about that. Because I don't know your brethren. And the works of the sea I do make me decide to support you. I don't know you. And now when we get involved with you, I begin to know you now. And again, then we begin to know you. And I say, no, this is not a knowledge more align myself. No, thank you. Goodbye. The other day, me never hang up the phone for you. JahBunny call me. And me and JahBunny talk. And when me hear the things where you did say in the reason where me and you did have, I was very distracted by it because you talk about things between you and Bunny when I have nothing to do with me. And you tell me these things and you tell me these things, knowing damn well some don't know nothing about it. So when you start do that now, it tell me say you is appealing to my to my lack of knowledge pertaining to where you and Bunny are going with. So you call yourself and give me some information where me don't know. But those information is not for me to know. So somewhere in the midst of all of that now, as me I listen to you, JahBunny call. So me never know if you really bring me in on it one time right away. And when me attempt for bringing me into it, it coming like me and you get disconnected. So me sure JahBunny say, me and you did a talk. So him now try to call you for bring you in. In the meantime, me and him just continue have a conversation. But when you come in now, instead of you just come in and join, and if you hear something you don't like, ask about it so we can explain what we're not talking about. No, you assume, you presume, and you create a conjecture. And you listen for a moment, and you walk away with your presumptions and your assumptions and your conjecture. And you feel, say, you know the truth because you're angry, man. For some reason, you're angry. I thought you was a big man. A big man when afraid to make mistake. A big man when afraid to be corrected. And a big man when afraid to correct others. Because any man will say I'm a big man and mature big man, you know. Anytime a brethren try to correct him or try to say something, him can take it, you know. Him will take it with a clean hand and a pure heart, you know. But it coming like you don't do that, brethren. You don't do that. And even when a man tell you say you don't do that, you're not willing to look at yourself and see if a true the man attack. You satisfied with saying, boy, you chew a fire upon this and you chew a fire upon that, and you burn up this and you burn up that. That's a cop-out, bro. That's a cop-out. When you want burn this and burn that, that's cop-out. That's man who want cop-out. Because the belief said that is what Rasta do. Chew a fire. No. Rasta man not do that, Rasta. Rasta man a fire. Him not have to chew a fire. Rasta man a fire. Fire not have to chew itself going away, you know. Fire just burn. And when a man come towards the fire, him feel the heat. And him knows him can't come no closer. And him keep him backside back there, sir. And the next man will come and knows him can come close upon the fire. Because him a fire too. And them thing the Rasta deal with. And that the new faculty of thinking I deal with. So no fear no way if you can't come in at the fire, no brethren. Because we who are fire in at the fire. You know, read it already. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Them in at the fire, brethren. You know, say nothing about them throw fire upon nobody. Them man, they are fireman. Them man, they are Rasta. Them man, they were dash fire all over. Them burn up the woman. Them burn up EWF. Them burn up this. Them burn up that. We have burn up them things there for. Them things they come because them things they was meant to come. The Manover and the Casablanca thing come because it was meant to come. It's not a matter of wrong and right, brethren. It's a question of truth and rights. Equal rights and justice. Equal rights to live and be free and decide your own destiny. That's it. Justice that we manage our own resources in our own life, in our own country. That Africa manages its own resources, that the French and the different people are coming in and rob Africa and rape Africa because of the Geneva Convention or forget the name of it, one of them things where them draw up again themselves, the Berlin Conference. And that we deal with, you know. We not deal with, Iakongoi feel, JahBunny feel, and Rastaman feel, Rastani feel. You talk about how man feel. Only person know how me feel, Rasta, me care about who know me feel is my woman brethren. Me know in the other, it no matter how my brethren will sit on the table with me, how me feel about him. It's what me know about him and what him know about I. It's how me stand up in the truth and how him stand up in the truth. And the truth we are deal with. We not deal with no facsimile of truth. So if you don't have no self-control and no self-discipline, so me can't personally deal with you. Me can't deal with you. And any man will have self-control and self-discipline. If you can't control your mouth, if you can't control how you personally feel about a thing, if you can't control the thoughts going through your head, you know what, I can't deal with you, man, because me's a man in a control of myself. Me in a control of myself. Me control myself. Me not control no man. If you don't like me, me no feel bad about it. No, me just remove myself from you or you remove yourself from me. I'm a good. Mind, you know, the only reason me I speak by you know, brethren, because I go up on JahBunny side and you come over there, or whatever, however you come over there, your voice over there. So I just respond to the truth the way I'm gonna hear. That's it. If you're offended, my apologies to you, Iakongoi. Because what I'm gonna say is not meant to offend you or hurt you. Me just say it so that you can hear it said. Or you receive it is up to you. If you want to say, Amia, do this to you, I do that to you, that's your way you want to look at it. Because no man can make you angry, you know. All I man is doing is receiving what you are saying out of your mouth and responding to the essence of what you're saying. I'm not responding to you. I'm responding to what you're saying. So when you hear me talk about micro and macro, I'm talking about what you have said about micro and macro, because when you said it, you didn't expound upon what you're talking about and how it relates to our liberation. So all I did was put the other part that you was not saying, which was how does it relate to our liberation? The way it relates to our liberation, that Marcus do that, and he was railroaded by it because he was on his way to the macro from the micro, and he was stopped by the powers that be. That's all I was saying is what happened to Marcus Garvey when he finally decided to take a trip to Liberia. Now, if you don't agree with that, then you can speak of what you understand about that. But you do have to talk about when me say about it. Talk about what you know that is different from what I say that shows something on a higher level of understanding, or overstanding, understanding, rock standing. That's all I'm going to say. Because when you start go around in a circle and go around in a circle and try to show, oh, you are more intellectual, it's like you're defeating the whole purpose of unification. You're creating confusion. You're creating sectarianism. You want Rasta to be one set of Rasta if you think like this, and the next set of Rasta if you think like that, and yet another set of Rasta if you think like this, and if there's another set them if you think like that, and you say Rasta free to think how Rasta want to think. It don't go so, brethren. Rasta can be any form of a man, but Rasta have to deal with liberation. So if a white boy want to be a Rasta, he's free to be a Rasta, but go to Europe amongst your people and Rastarize them. Let them know that they are doing what is wrong. Let them know that they should be unified and they should live in peace and love with everybody else in the world and amongst themselves. If the Chinaman want to be a Rasta, Rasta now say don't be a Rasta, you know. Chinaman go to China and show the man them say this is the life we should live. We should live in harmony. We should live in unity with ourselves so that we can live in unity with the rest of the world and the rest of cultures and the rest of traditions and the rest of people in the world. That is the message of Rasta. That is what His Imperial Majesty was trying to show everybody in the world. So we should all live in peace no matter what color your eyes are, no matter what color your skin is. This is what His Majesty was preaching and teaching. Stop trying to break up righteousness into fragments of something else. Stop trying to analyze truth into something other than what truth is. And that's what the first brother was talking about. The brother was speaking about where is Haile Selassie. He was talking about that. Just leave the things the way it truly exists. Everybody has speak a language right now and can communicate in that language. What we have to create a new language for? And we can't communicate in the language where we're naturally born in. The man is right. The man is right where he must say. Address what the man has said and stop addressing the man. Him just delivering his message. And every man's message is equally as important. I don't like to be long-winded, you know, because I know say Iakongoi, him not like that, you know. Him not like when you have to sit down and listen to a man talk, you know. So a man going to come off right now, because a whole heap of volumes a man can give, you know, but it's not, it wouldn't make sense. That's why I break it up earlier, but him come back and come and talk about what you want, brother. I'll be damned if I do, and I'll be damned if I don't with you. At what point do you stop and look at yourself and stop looking at others? Because we are right over here, so you know. Rastafari, Jolly.
Yeah. What's up, people? What's up, people? yeah, me there. What's up? What's up with everybody now, right? This is the problem. This is the exact problem when I try to say with we as a people. It not look good for say, you know, to a fight, basically. I call it fight. Because, you know, as a younger one, to the eye them, that me see I go on. Seeing, right? And the thing about this thing is that, guess what now? Two I know. JahBunny, Iakongoi. Seeing uno have experience in our life when it comes to certain things, right? So the problem with uno man now, right? And no man not take it offensive. No want no man to take offense to that one. As in, well, boy, ooh, no, me no want that. Sit back, drink your beverage, have your little cake or biscuit or whatever you know what I eat. I do a bread and whatever on any a juice. And then I just sit back and listen. See, so the thing about this thing is now that me can see, right? Me can see through this thing clean as clear like a glass crystal. The problem here is battle between the heads. Seeing that's what it look like to me is battle between the heads. Seeing now, if we are gonna move as a people, like JahBunny said one time, back in at the time Rasta was one. Seeing here where me I go. Iakongoi come now and he must say, well, you know, we must like build up. Seeing, build up and come together as a one. But the thing about this thing is now that this, you know, the Rasta community you have, now you have Bingi and you have Bubba. So this is the thing now. Bubba and Naya Bingi have to come together as one. Now when that's going to happen, me no know. Whether that can happen, me no know. But the truth of the matter is this. It have to happen. See? And you know the thing about this thing is that time I get shot on earth. See? JahBunny side now is well. South Africa, him go east, west, north, south, him go many places. And him experience many things. See? So JahBunny I come from a rebel side of things. Right where him just bust gun, like him say. In the ramp, for bust a shot in a boy. Because them the realms them I come from a them experience they him cut you. See? So JahBunny now in a time, you know, think for where Iakongoi I try achieve, so to speak, because JahBunny got you a whole leap where maybe Iakongoi never got you. But Iakongoi got you things also to my understanding of this thing, right? So the thing about this thing is that this social media now, this social media now is a serious thing. But guess what now? They make it for this purpose. Zine? They make it for this form of purpose. And we are take this purpose, this social media, and believe you me, now it's a turning a joke when it come to overstanding Rastafari and what Rastafari is supposed to be in this time. Yeah. So me I try to say is this now, right? Say this is battle between the heads, right? So JahBunny, me see JahBunny side of this thing. And Iakongoi, me see Iakongoi side to this thing. Right? But, you know, when you really look on earth and how earth I run, yeah, when it come to the white man now, yeah, it's a serious matter. So how am I going to deal with that now? Because how each and every one I know, like the two heads now. Then how am I going to help? how I go help the masses now, because really and truly, you know, conference call, court call, you know, group call, conversation make. You see, the problem with the man them is this now. The man them need to stop. You not hear me? Yeah. You just need to stop now. See? Yeah. Stop. Try to reach the finish line before your opponent, because guess what now? You know, this thing, it not look good. Nah, it don't look good. See? So, the next thing is listening, you know. This is why, I don't know, you know, but there is a saying, you know, and there is a thing that go on in the world, one country, one part of the world where, you know, you never start talk before you hear the end of one next somebody conversation, because you might take offense to what them say, because you never listen and you get it wrong, incorrect to what them just say. See, now this is one policy where one nation use, and we see it work, and them use it from history. See? So, as a black people, we have to practice them there something there. See, because me can see, you know, we have to take time to have food. Because we just have the food, you know, all who have spoon, all who have fork. But I feel so we need some chopstick. Because if we don't have chopstick and yam with, see, we know we're more patient with the food. You know, see it. Because we can't take up a whole barrage of food in a chopstick and just boom, so. You understand? So, we don't really have to practice them things here. You know, we have to stop war about knowledge, seeing, and war about, you know, who's right from who is wrong. Seeing, every man forget them idea and share them opinion with one another, brother. And that's the only way, seeing, we're not going to make this thing here work. All a boss gun in a man fierce on them thing there, yeah. Because that is what man experience and what man go through in a life. Zine, as in JahBunny case. Zine. But then, JahBunny now, as much as me respect him, yeah, you know where you have to do now, King, you have to kind of tone down the air. When boss a shot in your face, because guess what now? True me know you ain't no king. Zine, if me never know you now, and I look up to you as I done now, the way you bring across the boss gun, oh, me I go shot a boy, then here one now, me I go take up them the habit they know, because oh, me I listen Bunny. See, so, although the higher teach and, you know, listen your teachings and your word, sound and power, seeing that is all great. But when it come to, boss a shot in your face, yeah man, enough. Some man deserve them thing there now in a life, seeing, but sometime, JahBunny, my general, sometime, you know, you just have to know, say, I watch you. Other youths who look up to you and watch you. But there is youths out there who maybe just skip through and browse you and hear them things and say, oh, yeah, me I roll over on here, and you see it, some shot for bossing that boy, And you know, sometimes some people take offense to them things. I know say you're raw still, no? Of course you're raw. So you grow, so you bring up raw, you know, badass. Yeah, I'm not wrong if you be a badass, because, you know, if the ass never bad where you are, right, or rotted, well, you wouldn't there so today. Them take you gone long time when you hear about JahBunny or have JahBunny. So yeah, you have all right to behave so, because at the end of the day, you got your experience, but now it's a different grade of life now. Different era. Upgrade. You know, like phone, like we are say. So we have to try now to just upgrade the tone of we talk. Zine, yeah, man, what you mean, man, as a godfather? You know, enough you would have look up to still. Yeah, man. Sometimes you can comical, you know, it, you know. But sometimes you just have to step back and think, boy, yeah, that's all. That's for JahBunny, my brethren. One love. Yeah. Yeah, man, what you mean, man? Yeah, man, what you mean? The younger generation, you know. Yeah, you know, like as we say, generation now, you know. Sometimes, guess what, no, and the ones before that, but sometimes, you know, we if we talk this thing, you know, see it. So it's like, we come now and attack as youth, we grow up now and attack, boy, you know, we can talk about what our parents do. Things was what things we did right and things we never really right. Seeing things where we take to and things where we never take to. Seeing, so these is the sort of things where I wouldn't take to. Seeing, because it now work, it no look good. Seeing, no example, it now set we no example. Seeing, now set we no example as Rastafari then youths. Seeing, because we have to come and teach for we youths. And the youth, them have to teach for them youth. And so it go on. Seeing, but sometimes we have to practice patience as well. We gotta have this listening skills. You know me I say? Yeah, so Iakongoi Jenna. You know, it's like, well, you know, due to experience, my experience some of the things with JahBunny I say when it come to the eye listening skills, as in, you know, hear what them say and then you speak. And when them a speak and you hear what them a say, you just slow them, make them talk. Because this is the thing, right? Although you build the thing, every man have a right to deal with them thing what them want, deal with it. Because what? Me build the thing. But if we're gonna build something and we're going to bring in the people them now, the people them are gonna want to talk. Right? We have to set order. Yes, of course, we have to set some order. But, you know, and I believe so well, within this thing we are built now, there's a whole heap of heads in there, as in people. The heads. Seeing, as in people. And people are going to talk. You know me I say? So I feel so well, to make the thing push on, as in your thing push on. Because remember, you know, I walk, I go around enough different parts of earth. So for me, if I come and say this now, is due to what me experience in a certain parts of the earth world. And me see this thing work with a nation, a people, as a nation. See? So if I try to bring this within the Rastafari community then, so to speak, as well as within the black community then, because if these things when we talk can work, then things will work. See? So we have to practice patience and we have to practice, we have listening skills. If we don't have to listen, no matter if the person have more experience than you are, less experience than you are, older than you are, younger than you, we have to have this listening thing. We have to know, say, yeah, well, here we know, we have to can listen, no matter what. Because if we don't listen, we might miss what the other person did say. Seeing, and we might miss the importance of what the person was talking about. You know, so this is the thing, and I believe this. This is what I see. And I believe these two individuals have a lot of anger within them. Saying, no, tell no lie. A whole lot of anger and work within these two individuals. And no lie, no, them a work hard. But them know each other. You know, so this is why it's the battle of the heads. And this is what me can see, but them have to stop it. Come together. Overstand each other. When the man them in a group call and group chat, you know, we have to know when I do. Kind of other people are watching you. As in me. When me see that no, I'm gonna come attack this tone or no for no say, well, boy, me not pick no side. No. Cause if that one day over there so bad, me I go on the good one side. Or that one day not good for me. But at the present moment, you know, me can see a thing when I can work out this thing, yeah. When I just have to stop reach. Carry each other at the finishing line. When I run and I run, because I don't go race when I run. It's a race against the white man, and I eat that the two or no. So when I say, when I talk bills, no, when I talk bill up, see it? And the other one I say, oh, right now, oh, and a that, see it? I just bust gun, shot a boy, and oh, because what? This is the way the world is. That is the way the world I run right now. Rastafari do have firepower, as in nuclear power. Bombs and tanks and all of them thing there. Yeah. Because I believe say Rastafari community we have that. Or the nation of Rastafari did have that. Then we could have got talk to them we have come try take Africa. You know, see it? So that's enough to look pan. Leader them of Africa, leave it to them. Them they Africa. Them they Africa a long time, at the same time, you know, now for sure them say, yo, this is all we do it. Eh? Make them look and say, right, it's you want to see the rest of them just come deal with the thing. Is that when now look on things like that? Yeah, everybody knows say it's a struggle this thing. Yeah? So if you know what I do, right? Stop war against each other because of knowledge when I know and no experience. Yeah, two our experience is great together. See? So do something with it. That may I tell you no. Together. Together. Sight. That's enough you do. And sometimes when you know say, oh, we listen to them people like guess what? Court for run sometime, of course, court for run. Now listen nobody, court must run at the end of the day, I saw it go. See? When you do a crime and the police hold you what, them send you go to court for stand up in and they judge them. They make decision. You go on a jail or you don't go to jail. You pay a fine or you don't pay a fine. This is what it is. See, so if we not go build a Rastafari, come in, we have hospital, school, courthouse, doctor surgery, everything. So just come together, man, and stop the foolishness because I can say, well, you know what? I too hell of them, you know, I'm check for them still more time, you know. Oh, Iakongoi, yeah. You know, I have some reason and thing, yeah. Bunny, you don't know it go already up. Yeah. But sort out the matters. See, and fast. ASAP. Bless up. Yeah. So me I try to say is this now, right? Say this is battle between the heads. Right? So JahBunny, me see JahBunny side of this thing. And Iakongoi, me see Iakongoi side to this thing. Right? But you know, when you really look upon earth and how earth I run.
Blessful JahBunny, Rastafari, blessing my father. I hear where I go on and I see all where I go on, my father, a seat, you know. Holy pipe not right. And as I see, the damage already done, you know. And when the damage already done on certain things, I and I just have to call it what I see it is, you know. The damage done, who do the corruption, them expect for us get scot-free. And that's why I judgment and I fire key and I Armageddon roll, you know. My father, people them not be know to behave themselves, you know. Because a problem.